Hello everyone, today we are talking about XLM and XDC in regards to XRP. Definitely being more slept on. This is something that we know, and I do not have the problem. When I talk about XLM, I'm talking about mundane things going on within inside the ecosystem, and in regards to XDC, I'm talking about legislation, regulation, paperwork. A lot of people, the average person, will switch off their brains. So let's talk about something a little bit more exciting in regards to payments involved, the new infrastructure of money, CBDCs, cross-border payments, payment assets are always needed. Such a huge use case when it comes to transacting value. Let's go into payments with XLM and XDC. If that's something that you're interested in, stay around to the end of the video. Leave a like down below. Without further ado, here we go. Okay, so number one is XLM. So first, to establish some, ground level work, let's realize, what is Stellar? Stellar is a decentralized platform that uses blockchain technology to securely record and transfer digital assets, and use cases include cross-border payments, digital payments, identity verification, much more. So payments. Now here we have IBM blockchain worldwide revolutionized cross-border payments. Let's have a little bit of a read. So we can see sending money across borders today requires a series of intermediaries for both clearing and settlement, each adding time and cost to the process. Yes, a small bank to another small bank, there is fee after fee after fee, time after time again. With ISO 2022 moving to a new standard, these legacy banks will be forced to move over, but the legacy rails will still exist until everyone has moved to the new standard. So we will go from rails with friction to rails with high cost, very slow, to frictionless rails. Now IBM Worldwide is utilizing, I think, 73 countries last time I checked, with over 1,000 currency pairs. And the RTGS system that is built on Stellar International transactions uses Lumen. So Stellar for cross-border payments for instantaneous settlement. Another example in recent news we can see here, UN pilots blockchain and USDC stablecoin for disbursements in Ukraine. Let's read some here so we can see UNHCR is working with the US headquartered Stellar Development Foundation on the pilot initiative, and the aid disbursement solution is based on Stellar. Also, with USDC, a stablecoin when 1 USDC is equal to $1, recipients need to possess a smartphone and have downloaded a wallet called Vibrant. Yes, Vibrant, a subsidiary of the Stellar Development Foundation on Stellar. Huge, right? Also, in terms of retail, we can see there's 4,500 MoneyGram locations in Ukraine. Now, a continuation of this article, another part I really want to go over in terms of CBDCs, we can see further down. So so we can see adding integrations for Ukraine's planned CBDC, which could launch in the first quarter of 2023. We know that Stellar acts as a network provider, and we can see here on the CBDC tracker, it's a proof of concept. We know that Stellar, Ukraine, be involved with the CBDC, development of the CBDC for absolutely ages now. It's important to know also Q1 2023 ends on the 31st of March. Not very far away. This is huge in regards to the main focus of this video, payments, right? CBDCs, majority central banks looking into CBDCs, developing, researching, proof of concept in that process of CBDCs. This is very important when it comes to just payments in general, cross-border payments, transacting, the rails for these CBDCs when it comes to moving that value is very important in regards to these assets, these payment assets. Also, Techstars payments powered by Stellar and MoneyGram. We can see these entities being powered by Stellar and MoneyGram. This is really what separates these other chains to Stellar, in my opinion, when it comes to MoneyGram. Walking into any of these locations, swapping your crypto for your local fiat, your local currency, and for no fee, right? No fee up until June, I'm pretty sure is. I can't see that elsewhere. MoneyGram is just one of the anchor service providers. There's many more use cases for payments when it comes to Stellar XLM. Just a couple examples when it comes to past and present times. I think XLM is a fantastic bet, especially when it comes to retail, right? Dominating retail. Also to XDC right now. Went over Impel quite a lot before. I want to go over it very briefly just to get out of the way. So redefine the standard of cross-border payments and financial messaging. They are a fintech innovator that uses blockchain technology to deliver financial messaging, ISO 2022 with optional collateral for instant settlement, and a bridge to the R3 Coder platform to future-facing banks and fintechs. Impel are pretty much saying to the whole world, we are a more effective, cost-efficient solution than these legacy solutions like Swift or SEPA, right? Come to us, come to the XDC network. It's very enticing for the future also, where you can see these decentralized applications being built on-chain, where XDC is acting as a settlement mechanism and a payment mechanism, right? Also, we can see here, in reply to a tweet, BRICS are solid candidates for Impel's ISO 2022 API, as I could save hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, because we don't charge those high fees / charges as others do. It's really a waiting game to banks, financial institutions, want those quick, easy financial messages, look towards Impel. That is really when things are going to kick off for Impel and XDC, as it is built on XDC. Also, earlier on the year, or earlier on back last year, 2022, ISO 2022 is a game changer for Panama. We can see here. So, the Panama Canal passageway sees roughly 5% of all shipping traffic and 20% of the world's fleet. And 1 out of the 9 cryptos, XDC was an approved cryptocurrency in Panama. If you think about when cryptocurrencies get accepted for payment in different jurisdictions, different countries and whatnot, you never see XDC. It's mainly Bitcoin, Ethereum, just the main ones that you can think of. But there's a reason for that. There's a reason why XDC was chosen in this situation when it comes to shipping traffic and global trade involved. Right now, it's being used for payment in regards for services and goods, but that is just the beginning. Last example is TradeFinex, a digitalized securities and derivatives trading platform built on XDC infrastructure. In your own time, check out what is being built on XDC in regards to trade finance. It really blow your mind, right? If you go out your way, check what's being built on there. Really interesting. Also, it's important to be invested in carbon neutral networks, green networks in line with the 2030 agenda, the global sustainable development agenda, right? Very important course to 2030, because then they'll be endorsed by leading corporations, governments, banks, and whatnot, because it's in line with the 2030 green agenda. That is what we're looking for. Also, in this video, I haven't really steered towards sectors, but just based on the facts I've given, you can tell XLM, in terms of payments, is aimed towards retail. XDC is aimed towards trade finance. If there's anything that I've skipped over or haven't mentioned in regards to payments that you'd like to know more of, let me know down below. But if you made this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.